Of Oklahoma, we have traveled all over this nation, and it is my honor, absolute honor, to introduce my friend and my colleague and your current tribal councilman, soon to be re-elected tribal councilman, Dannt Callison.
Thank you all for being here tonight. I never would ever right to do this. It's not about me, it's about you folks. I took this job. I want everybody out here to know that it's not my money. If I get an accolade for this, it's not because of this, it's because of the money that the Cherokee people, it's because of the money that Chief Hoskin has given me, and it's my job to get it to you folks and to get it out there the way it needs to be gotten to. So with that said, that's always been that way. Talk about an old coach. The old coach never when things are going good, he's never in the limelight. When you see your coach is when you've lost, and he puts you on his back and he carries you through that lost part. That's what being a leader, that's what being about. It is about doing this. And I had a speech written and it's gone now. It's Chief gave us a lot of money for infrastructure. We redefined infrastructure as not being just roads and waterways. We did it with parks and did it with a lot of other things. Cemeteries. I got to brag on the Blue Indian Cemetery women. And I got to brag on them because I'm going to tell you what, the only thing I did was give them funds. That was the only thing I did. If you saw Fred down there with a weed eater, you know, and I know cemetery is probably not the greatest thing for me to talk about at a meeting, but it's beautiful. They took that. Little Rock Cemetery had done the same thing. These were a couple of projects that I'm really, really proud of. The Rec Center, collaborating with the Rec Center. We have about 650 different members that go down, and for a family of four that's Cherokee, for $24 a month, you could work out, you could swim, you could run, you could do whatever you want to do. And that gets you up there. The Claremore Indian Hospital. I mean, that's something that you know, I still go. Tell you a story, I went up to get my car tagged the other day there, and those ladies up there worked their tail off. And they only had 2 of them, and that was about 20 of us sitting in the waiting room. You all have all been there. I mean, I know you have. And some man walked in and he looked over and he said, "Hey, I know who you guys are." He said, "Aren't you the counselor from Pryor?" And I said, "Yeah." And I just turned around and grinned at everybody and said, "Hey, I have to wait just like everybody else does. I have to sit." And that's exactly the health clinic I go, everyone. We take care of every one of these facilities. So I see exactly what you see every day. If I don't get my boots on the ground and I don't get in my district and you guys don't, and I don't answer the phone and I don't do what I'm supposed to do, then I don't know what we need as Cherokee people and where we can go. And I hope that this is all about you and this is all about what we do. I'm just honored. It's my absolute honor and privilege to serve you as your Cherokee councilor. It really is, and I know it's not a cliche. It's not something that some politician walks along and says, you know, transparency. Everything we do, we want you to know about it. Everything that we say, we want you to hear it. Everything that we do, we want you to be a part of it. And that's important to me. That's important to each and every one of you out here. And I tell you what, I couldn't be any more proud. My mom, which is sitting over here, her and I always went and voted. We went and voted on Saturday morning, got up and went and voted all the time. You know, I knew what we were and what we were going with, and you know, my aunts and my mother, they raised me to be respectful and to be what we're supposed to be and to do what we're supposed to do. And I'll tell you what, those of you that go to church, and I'm an old frugal Baptist minister, son, and I wasn't a good one either. I sat on the back row and got in trouble 99% of the time, so all you preachers kids out there that weren't that way, you're good. But I'm going to tell you, what was the second greatest commandment that Christ gave to us? Love thy neighbor as thyself. And that's important to me. I love every one of you guys. I want every one of you to, if you ever need anything, give me a holler, to call at me. I'm overwhelmed by each and every one of you that's here tonight. I didn't expect this much. I never had a campaign party. I had a kidney stone when I won the last time. I didn't get to celebrate. Sally Hardcastle is right back here. Her family had invited me to her mother's 90th birthday on election day. So Brett and Janice and I drove over there, And I went to the gun store first, and I went to my knees. Robert thought I was having a heart attack. Robert Henson called Doc Joyce down and had a kidney stone attack, so gave me a shot. I thought, man, I'm going to be good. Boy, I got over there, and it's a good thing Sally's got a brother-in-law that's a preacher, because he had to pray over me, because I couldn't get home. We had to stop and throw up about every 5 minutes down the road, and they took my signs off the door, Brett did. So, with that said, I never got to enjoy winning on an election day. I was in the emergency room I didn't know where I was at half the time. Chief called me to congratulate me, and there's no telling what I said to him. So, I hope you forgive me for that. But with that said, I love each and every one of you. I hope that you give me an opportunity. I'd like to finish the clinic. It's coming around. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be the most beautiful clinic on the reservation. And I don't speak, but if you call it AMO or AMO, one of them means place of salt, the other means place of water. So with that said, the creek's going to be in front of it. It's going to be a gorgeous place. The new Child Development Center, gosh, folks, child care. They don't have any of that, and that's supposed to open up here in about, 4 or 5 months, maybe? Still looking for a cook if somebody wants to cook. Still looking for one. But with that said, and at Salina, you're getting a new Head Start over there. You're going to have a new Head Start for your kids to go through. So all these things that we've done the last 4 years, we've done for kids. We've done to help people. Just remember, our job's not to judge people. Our job's to help and do the best job we can. And that's something that we all try to do. I know I'm not perfect. There's probably somebody out here that didn't get the right answer from when I tried to help, but I promise you, it comes from the bottom of my heart to try to do everything I can to help you folks. So thank you very much for being here tonight. I'm going to shut up because it's time to eat. Thank you very much.